Hello, everyone. Ask her 5 questions and she will spread her legs for you. Magda K. Most men overlook a fundamental truth about attraction. They assume it starts with bold confidence, smooth charm, or impressive accomplishments. In reality, attraction is born from something quieter but far more powerful: genuine curiosity. As Magda K. explains, this shift in perspective can completely transform how women experience you. A woman is rarely captivated by a resume of achievements or status. What draws her in is how she feels in your presence. She's pulled toward the man who helps her reconnect with her own emotions, memories, and hidden desires. And the fastest bridge to that inner world is thoughtful, emotionally intelligent questions. Most conversations fail because they stay on the surface. Questions about work, schedules, or background keep things polite but emotionally flat. They don't ignite feeling or tension. They simply maintain social comfort. That's why a date can seem perfectly fine to a man while leaving a woman emotionally untouched. It's not that he lacks looks or personality. It's that he never opened the door to a deeper space where real connection lives. Attraction intensifies when a woman feels understood. When a man shows interest in the moments that shaped her, the passions that energize her, and the experiences that left a mark, she feels invited to step out from behind her social mask. She's no longer presenting the edited, polite version of herself. She's being seen. And being seen is magnetic. It signals emotional maturity, confidence, and awareness, qualities far more compelling than rehearsed lines or exaggerated bravado. Women are less interested in a performer than in a man who truly pays attention. When a conversation touches emotional ground, her brain links that feeling of being heard and valued directly to you. That association is powerful. It lingers after the interaction ends. She replays the moment, talks about it, and becomes curious about you in a way that feels involuntary. Emotional chemistry isn't loud or flashy. It's subtle and persistent. It deepens instead of fading. But emotional connection requires safety. Women don't open physically where they cannot open emotionally. Attraction begins in the nervous system, not in flirtation. Emotional safety doesn't mean agreeing with everything, she says. It means creating an atmosphere where she isn't judged, rushed, or pressured. When she feels safe, her body relaxes, her guard softens. And that relaxation is the soil where desire grows. Women are incredibly sensitive to emotional tension. If a man is anxious, seeking approval, or afraid of silence, she feels that instability instantly. But when he is calm, grounded, and fully present, she mirrors that steadiness. Presence is rare and deeply attractive. It means you're not performing or strategizing. You're listening, observing, and allowing the moment to unfold naturally. True listening is emotional generosity. It means asking follow-up questions instead of redirecting the spotlight back to yourself. It means holding space for complex feelings without trying to fix or escape them. A man who isn't intimidated by vulnerability communicates strength. He becomes an anchor. That trust lays the foundation for intimacy. Many men sabotage attraction by carrying the energy of need. Need isn't about frequency of texts. It's the subtle attempt to earn approval. That pressure tightens her nervous system. Desire, in contrast, is steady and self-contained. A man rooted in himself doesn't chase reactions. He's comfortable with pauses, with uncertainty, with emotional shifts. That grounded presence is felt instantly. It invites her forward rather than pushing her away. One powerful way to open emotional space is a question that touches identity rather than logistics. What's something you wish more people understood about you? Questions like this signal that you want to know her, not just impress her. When she answers, the key is patience. Don't compete with her story. Follow her emotion. Explore why it matters. That depth is rare, and rarity is magnetic. Attraction isn't engineered through tactics. It emerges from the emotional environment you create. When pressure disappears, her body relaxes. And relaxation is the gateway to desire. Silence plays a surprising role here. Grounded silence isn't awkward. It's spacious. It allows feelings to surface. A man who can sit comfortably in silence communicates independence and self-trust. He doesn't need constant reassurance, and that independence is deeply attractive. Connection also depends on pacing. Real intimacy unfolds gradually. Women open in layers, and respecting that rhythm builds trust instead of overwhelming it. Depth paired with patience creates a slow-burning desire that outlasts instant sparks. Emotional leadership means staying steady when vulnerability appears. You don't panic, chase, or withdraw. You remain open and calm, showing that you can handle emotional complexity. Ultimately, attraction grows when a man stops trying to extract validation and starts offering presence. When a woman senses that she's not being used to fill a void, she invests emotionally on her own. She thinks about the interaction later because it awakened something real inside her. You become associated with safety, depth, and authenticity. The lesson is simple but transformative. Stop trying to be impressive. Become deeply interested. Stop performing. Start listening. Stop chasing attraction. Create emotional safety. And attraction follows naturally. A man who is grounded in himself, curious about her inner world, and unattached to outcomes becomes unforgettable. And once you understand that, attraction stops being something you pursue. It becomes something you quietly generate by the way you show up.